Warada. This is how we say hello on my grandfather's country, Mbantua, Alice Springs, in the heart of the Arrernte Nation. Today, however, I'm on Wurundjeri country, where the word is Wominjinka, and it belongs to the Woiwurrung language. To all you TOs of this beautiful, vibrant country that I'm standing on, Wurundjeri mob of the Kulin Nation, I pay my respects to your elders, past, present, and emerging. I'd also like to acknowledge the TOs of all the lands we are on today as we celebrate NAIDOC Week 2021. I always consider it such a gift to acknowledge our traditional owners because it gives me a moment to pause and listen to the voices and sounds of the country around me, always so unique and always so special. But I also know what it's like to be in the room when someone acknowledges my mob and how proud that makes me feel. This year's theme, Heal Country, Heal Our Nation, also gives me time to pause and reflect, and it reminds me why we do the work that we do, because for our children to grow up strong, we know they need to know who they are, where they are from, and how to speak for their country and care for their country. A foundational part of that is knowing our stories and how those stories enable our land to heal. For me, growing up, it was always magical to look to the stars and see the story of the 7 sisters running through my grandmother's lands. My childhood was full of these stories about how our ancestors travelled across the land and sky, creating rock holes, sandhills and outcrops on their journeys. Connection to our dreaming, our stories and our country is fundamental to building strong identity for our children. If our kids understand their culture, they have an opportunity to be the best they can, strong in their spirit. If we understand where we have come from, we can move forwards to a truth-telling for our peoples. We recently marked Reconciliation Week. The theme, More Than a Word, is a chance for all Australians to reflect on what genuine partnership with our peoples means. Just as our stories passed down from generation to generation help us understand who we are, they also tell a story to all Australians. And it's a journey that hasn't been easy. Our children continue to be failed by the system, persistently overrepresented in out-of-home care, youth justice, early childhood outcomes, health and well-being. We must ask ourselves, how can we better support Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander children and families? Our mob will always tell you, we know best how to care for our children, our families and our communities, but we need your support as well to remove systemic barriers. The Uluru Statement of the Heart and the National Agreement on Closing the Gap is a chance for us to do this. It's a chance for us to move towards true reconciliation. Our peoples have thrived for millennia. There's even an ice age in there, enduring unfathomable challenges, and it is time for their wisdom and knowledge to be honoured and to help build a better future for our kids. All Australians can lead the way for our communities and our country. So we thank you for helping us celebrate NAIDOC Week. We also thank the artists and our partners, Yarra City Council and Aboriginal Victoria Housing, for bringing us together at this special time. And most of all, we thank our families, our carers and our educators who strive to bring happiness for our children.